curiosity, why did you decide to write Lacy wire jewelry?
I had been teaching it quite a bit in a bead store where I was working, and it just seemed like there was a pretty good demand for a lot of interest in the kinds of techniques that are in the book, and it's where my heart is, so it was sort of a natural next move.
What skill level does your book appeal to?
It's fairly advanced in the sense at least that you want to have a feel for the wire in various gauges because you do a lot of manipulating the wire in these kinds of projects and using these techniques. So you want to have some experience with wire for sure.
What inspired you to create the projects that are in the book?
Oh, I get inspiration from pretty much anywhere. Sometimes it's just a picture I see that part of it appeals to me and I take off from there and go somewhere else with it. Sometimes it's something natural or a color combination, but there's something about the light airiness that you can get with fine wires that always keeps coming back and wanting to be part of my projects.
Did you encounter any surprises along the way?
Well, I depend on surprises / mistakes to sort of, some of my innovations come from having a mistake and then saying, oh, that's kind of interesting, and following it. So in that sense, yeah, I have surprises all along the way.
Who or what has influenced your work and why?
I think I just was born with a love for lace and filigree and very light, lacy kinds of looks. That just seems to be something, even as a child, I was always drawn to Victorian laces and the history of lace. So it was sort of, once I got into wire, that aesthetic sort of transferred over.
How is your book different than those that are currently out on the market? What makes it unique?
I think probably the most unique thing about it is the lightness in terms of the actual weight of the projects. They're very lightweight, very sort of open, and have the feel of lace that might have been done with fiber rather than wire. I think that's what distinguishes it the most.
And why would a consumer be drawn to your book?
I think one thing that really appeals to them is it makes you very independent. You can make all your own findings. You don't have to go to, as long as you have the wire in stock, you can make the whole thing from start to finish unless you need a cabochon or an accent piece like that. So it gives you a lot of independence and a sense of competence and being able to take something from start to finish and make all the pieces along the way.